Hey everyone, it's Olivia, and welcome back to Travel with Olivia. Today, I have something big to share. Something that could completely change your Australia dream. You see, when I first started my own journey toward Australia, I remember that mix of hope, fear, and confusion. Visa rules changing every few months, processing times stretching forever, and people getting refused even after doing everything right. I've seen friends lose their chance, and others suddenly get lucky, just because they knew the latest update first. And that's exactly why today's update matters so much. Because Australia isn't just tightening its borders, it's reshaping the entire immigration system. From new state nomination criteria, to cuts in the skilled visa quotas, and even whispers about raising the PR points threshold. The 2025 immigration landscape is starting to look very different from what we knew just a few months ago. But here's the twist: amidst all these cuts, there are still hidden opportunities that nobody is talking about yet. And trust me, if you understand how to position yourself right now, you could still be on the winning side of this change. In the next few minutes, I'm going to break down exactly what's changing, who's getting affected the most, and what smart applicants are doing right now to stay ahead. So grab your notebook, and let's decode the real story behind Australia's 2025 immigration updates together. Because on Travel with Olivia, I don't just give you news, I give you experience-based reality. Let's go. What's changing? Australia state nomination and visa cuts in 2025. 1. Overall migration program remains but allocation shifts. For 2025 to 26, the permanent migration program cap is staying at 185,000 places, same as before. Within this, the skilled stream is about 132,200 places. State of territory nominated visas, like subclass 190 and 491, are allocated 33,000 places. Implication: even though total migration isn't shrinking, the share and competitiveness for state-nominated visas is tightening. 2. Cuts in state nomination for some regions. Several states are reducing their nomination quotas. Reports say total state-nominated places are dropping significantly, some say by almost a quarter, compared to previous years. Example: Western Australia, WA, is facing one of the steepest cuts. Its allocation is reportedly going down by 32% for the 2025 to 26 program year. Smaller jurisdictions, or those with tight budgets, are being more cautious. Tasmania, the ACT, and South Australia have limited interim allocations. 491 visas for 2025 to 26. Why this matters: less allocation means fewer invitation rounds, more competition, and potentially longer waiting times for state nomination. 3. Stricter nomination criteria and state changes. Victoria, the state's 190 and 491 nomination programs are notably under pressure. According to immigration experts, some pathways are closing or becoming more selective. Northern Territory, only certain onshore applicants are being accepted for nomination, particularly those with visas expiring before July 1, 2025. Many states are now releasing or updating their nomination criteria more carefully, and ROIs, registrations of interest, are being monitored closely. Takeaway: nomination isn't just apply and wait. States are being more deliberate, and applicants need to watch state-by-state rules. 4. Rising income thresholds for sponsored and nomination-based visas. From the 1st of July, 2025, the Temporary Skilled Migration Income Threshold, TSMIT, increases from 73,150 Australian dollars to 76,515 Australian dollars. The Specialist Skills Income Threshold, SSIT, for more specialised worker sponsorship, also goes up to 141,210 Australian dollars. These changes affect visa nominations, not just visa holders. For employer-sponsored visas, like 482, 186, 494, the nominee salary must meet or exceed the new threshold or the market salary rate, whichever is higher. Impact: it becomes more expensive for employers to sponsor. and applicants need to make sure their offer meets these new minimums. It also means some lower paid skilled occupations may find it harder to get sponsorship. 5. 189. Skilled Independent Visa on pause. The subclass 189 visa, Skilled Independent, is largely paused for 2025. The most recent invitation round was November 2024, and no further rounds are expected until August-September 2025, because 189 is less available. Many hopeful migrants are being pushed toward state-nominated routes, 190 or 491, or employer-sponsored visas. 6. State-level risks and strategy for applicants. Because of the cuts, state nomination programs are more volatile. States might pause new ROIs, temporarily close some pathways, or restrict ROIs to specific groups. Applicants need to monitor state-by-state migration websites. The open are closed. Status for 190 and 491 can change quickly. Backup paths, given the uncertainty. Many are being advised to have alternative plans, e.g., employer-sponsored visa, 186, 494, or even temporary visas while waiting for a state nomination. Be financially ready because of higher salary thresholds. Being offered a competitive, correctly structured job is more critical than ever. Why the government is doing this? According to analysis, like from EY, some of these changes reflect a broader migration strategy shift, focusing on higher skilled, innovation-oriented migration. The government is also adjusting its planning levels to better match labour market needs, which means states must justify their nomination allocations based on critical skills shortages. By increasing income thresholds, the government is also attempting to protect local wage standards and ensure that migrant workers are paid market rate, reducing risk of undercutting. What this means for you or your viewers. If you're applying for skilled migration in 2025, don't assume state nomination will be easy. You need to be strategic. Choose states very carefully. Consider which ones are still open, which have strong allocations, and which occupations they are prioritizing. Make sure your salary offer is strong or negotiate well. Because of the higher income thresholds, keep your ROIs up to date and be ready to apply quickly when states reopen or run invitation rounds. Always have a plan B, employer sponsorship, regional visas, or other migration pathways might be necessary if competition is too high. Consult a registered migration agent. With this level of change, professional help could make a big difference in navigating the new rules.